While the Sega Master System's North American library of games can't compare to the NES's, there are still a ton of good games for the console. On today's episode of 5 Games, we are going to take a look at 5 more good titles for the 8-bit Sega Master System. First up is Choplifter, based on Sega's arcade port and released in 1986. Despite being an early title, Choplifter is one of the more technically impressive games available for the platform. The graphics feature plenty of scrolling, giving a nice illusion of depth. The colors are bright and pop off the screen. The helicopter is large and well animated, and the music is fast and upbeat, while also featuring a full array of sound effects. Choplifter has you piloting a helicopter, and you have to venture into enemy territory to rescue hostages. Your Hawk Z is fairly maneuverable, allowing you to face either direction while moving forwards or backwards. Additionally, you can face the screen, giving you yet another angle to fire shots at the enemies. Rescuing hostages is as simple as bombing whatever building they are in to free them. Then you have to land so up to 16 can board the chopper. Finally, you have to return to the neutral zone so they can exit and make room for the next batch of folks. After rescuing 40, you progress to the next level. While the premise is simple, Choplifter is an insanely difficult game. It seems the enemies are well armed and the Hawk Z always feels underpowered for the task at hand. Still, if you can handle the 8-bit hard, you'll find Choplifter is a rather polished game and a must-own for the system. On the surface, Hang On is an underwhelming title. The graphics are fairly basic, the sound is minimalistic, and few things, if any, really stand out. However, the more I play Hang On, the more I appreciate it, even more than games like Outrun or even Rad Racer for the NES. The reason why is the gameplay. I personally find most line-scrolling racers from the 8 and 16-bit eras to feel rather lousy. There is no sense of grip, and it can be damn near impossible to determine what speed you should enter a turn in. Hang On for the Master System doesn't have this problem. When you lose grip, your bike has a visual hop to it as it slides smoothly to the outside of the turn, and has a nice audible cue that you've run out of grip. Because of this, I find the game to be immensely playable. The goal of Hang On is to simply make it to the next checkpoint before time expires. If successful, you move on to the next stage. The background then changes along with the roadside obstacles, signaling progression. After completing the 5 stages, the game repeats with more opponents in your way to increase the challenge. The colorful graphics, simple sound design, and great gameplay make this one of the more enjoyable home console racers of the 80s. Astro Warrior fills the obligatory shmup spot on this list. Despite being from 1986, Astro Warrior features a decent amount of modern touches you wouldn't expect from a game of this vintage. Enemy patterns vary wildly, from simply moving down the screen to homing in on you, and plenty of different movements in between. Others will fire at you, giving you plenty of obstacles to dodge while you shoot. Your ship starts off slow, and ugly if I'm honest, but shooting down the blocks littered through the game's 3 stages will unlock power-ups. This includes 2 different weapons, increasing your power as well as making your ship look a lot slicker. The laser weapon is the most desirable, as it continues up the screen even after taking out enemies. There are also speed items, increasing your speed to uncontrollable levels, and a pair of options that mirror your movement. Like I said, Astro Warrior features a lot of touches one wouldn't expect from 1986. Graphically, Astro Warrior is very simple, but has a smooth frame rate and a great use of color, allowing you to always see what is going on. The music is above average as well, and the 3 tracks offer complex compositions with nice progressions, preventing them from ever overstaying their welcome. However, the game definitely shows its age. Dying might as well be a game over, as there are few sections in the game that can be successfully navigated at the slowest speed with the pea shooter. Astro Warrior is also very short, with just 3 similar looking levels and 3 bosses before the game loops back to the start. While simplistic, Astro Warrior is a ton of fun and easy to recommend. Wonder Boy is a fan favorite developed by Westone and released in 1987. This is a simple platformer, just run and jump your way through 4 levels, defeat a boss, and then move on to the next area. While making your way through the game, you must collect fruit to keep your vitality meter full, as well as break eggs to unlock helpful items like skateboards and chuckable hatchets. The momentum and jumping are slow and deliberate and haven't aged as well as other games from the era, but the level design does a wonderful job matching the skill set of our primitive hero. Graphically, Wonder Boy is another above-average looking game. Sprites are large and chunky, the frame rate is smooth, and there are plenty of background sprites rather than solid colors. The art direction has a great cartoonish look, with plenty of black outlines giving details a nice contrast. I personally find Wonder Boy a bit overrated, with lackluster level design, dated controls, and a soundtrack that repeats far too quickly. However, I can still appreciate why this one is so beloved by many. The controls and level structure just beg to be speedrunned, giving the game some nice replayability. While not one of my favorites, there is no doubt Wonder Boy is a good game. Last but not least, we arrive at Fantasy Zone 2. In my opinion, this just might be the best looking game available on the hardware. The art direction is absolutely brilliant, with each and every planet featuring a unique color palette and distinct set pieces that look virtually nothing alike. When I think about the main differences between the NES and Master System, I think about graphics, and the graphical style here simply cannot be replicated on the NES. It's simply stunning. Not only is Fantasy Zone 2 great to look at, it is a ton of fun to play. Your goal is to destroy all of the enemy generators on the screen. Upon defeating one, they leave behind a warp panel, which warps you to another screen of the level. After destroying all of them, a special warp panel appears, taking you to the boss. After taking care of it, you move on to the next level, and the process repeats. The game is as tough as nails, with dense enemy patterns constantly bombarding you from all sides. However, sometimes a shop will appear, letting you beef up your speed as well as giving you access to limited-use weapon power-ups. The music is more of a mixed bag. While the compositions are catchy and upbeat, everything is insanely high-pitched, and I wish the developers had toned it down a bit. Still, this is mostly minor, and doesn't hamper an otherwise terrific game. Fantasy Zone 2 is essential for every Master System collection. So, there you have it, 5 more good games for the Sega Master System. Now, this is not a definitive list, nor is it intended to be a best of, and the Master System has far more than 5 good games, so be sure to leave a comment and let me know which Master System games you enjoy.